Hey guys,
I'm Jerry.
I'm Sierra.
We're ladies.
And we tangent.
I did.
Leave it in. Everyone who's here from last week needs to know that everything is fine and we're all fine. And
I haven't stopped crying since. No, I'm kidding.
we're fine. Shut up.
I actually am doing so good. And my therapist fist pumped. You know the end of that one movie where the guy just throws his hand into the air? That was my therapist when I left my last session.
I feel like I'm doing that with you right now.
She was really proud of me.
I feel like we're really having a
growth?
You're having so much. Hey, can I tell you something? Yes, but you are spearheading that, which I think I am a little bit too. Because
you know what? Thank you. Let me have a little bit more of the carrying you thing.
Because honestly,
spearheading us into this new season of life.
No, I'm gonna give myself credit here for a minute, because if this would have been old Sierra, I would have. When I re-listened to that episode, it was difficult. I will say it brought up some emotions, and I got sad.
I cried.
Oh, I got
I've cried.
Because I re-listened to the words, and here's something that I know about me, is that during those
You black out?
I black out and I turn into fawn.
Yes.
I fawn. So I was like, when we left here, I was like, did she say something that was absolutely horrific? And then I just went and coddled her about, and that's a me thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I re-listened to it back and I cried because I was able to fully absorb. I wasn't so shell-shocked by the confrontation.
I think it's so funny that you waited until the rest of the world had the opportunity to hear it. You didn't ask me to hear it ahead of time.
Nope. I was like, I'm going to listen to this back. I felt like it was fine because I went home and I didn't feel, but I was also, there was that voice in the back of my head that was like, was there something that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or was I just it was more a me thing. I knew what you said was, I was really proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I was really proud of you.
It was fine.
No. I was really proud of you. And I said it on the episode and I say it again. I think that was really brave to do in front of a lot of people.
Thank you.
Because that's an ego check that a lot of people wouldn't fucking do.
I had an ego death. My ego dies at the end.
Dude, it's amazing. It's actually incredible. But what I was afraid about me is that I would appear weak in that moment. And when I re-listened to it back, I felt strong.
You read strong.
So thank you. Thank you. And I just want to say thank you. That was a beautiful moment.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I didn't realize, I guess I realized in the moment that it was going to be maybe not a on-air moment. However,
I fully wouldn't. I thought maybe she's not gonna fucking keep that in.
I had a feeling I was going to keep it in, but I also didn't fully remember what you had said. And normally in situations like that, I kind of take cues from you.
Yeah.
Because if you are having an uncomfortable, I don't know how I'm going to carry on this conversation reaction to it, then I'm like, oh, maybe that wasn't. maybe that wasn't.
Not do that.
Because I think in those situations, I'm not diagnosed anything other than ADHD. However, methinks if there's a little spice in my brain, there could be more.
Yeah.
And I have been called a narcissist. But I don't think that there was, I think there was more tism than there was.
Yeah.
Sism, if you will.
Yes.
Where it was almost like,
not my smoker's cough.
This might not be the place for this. However, it feels right for me right now.
Hey, and that's the thing. I was like, I feel like I'm caught off guard. And also I want to make sure that I carry myself in a way that I'm proud of. That's my biggest thing. Was that I wanted to be proud of how I responded. And
I didn't want to put you in a situation where you were then having to hide how you really wanted to respond to me because I had it on camera.
No, I think I said there were some moments where I was like, damn, Sierra, shit. I didn't know you'd say it like that.
That's why I thought it was like, those were very real fucking reactions.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had moments like that off camera about other topics.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the first time that we had something like that on camera. And when I have realizations like that, I think it's very funny that so many people were like, Jerry, babe, we all knew. This is how I thought about it this morning. And I do not mean to be insensitive whatsoever. Me saying that I think I'm better than Sierra last week is in no way at all an accurate, equal. Okay, this is not a true equivalence, okay, to coming out as gay.
Okay.
But you know how there are people who beat themselves up and they're afraid to come out to their family and they're finally like,
babe, we always knew.
That's
the
exactly
signs were there.
That's what that felt like when people were like, Jerry, from the jump, my guy. You know what I mean?
It's cute. You thought we didn't.
Yeah. But I had been in denial to myself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
well,
mean?
and that's where I think there's that moment of that realization, and being able to say that out loud to me was huge.
Well, and we just had another conversation before this where it was like,
we've been having so many conversations, you guys.
we've been talking.
We've
How
been
about
doing
that?
it. Hey, the communication is fucking happening with us. I'll tell you that.
It like what I had said to you earlier is, okay, you've been saying a lot of words, or there's words going to match your actions kind of things. And last week was the first time where it felt like my words went farther than they had gone before.
Yeah,
where it was like, okay, you said this, but where does that really come from?
Prove
Are we going to be honest with the class about where that stems from? And what are you going to do about that?
Yeah.
And that was a scary thing because this is what I said to Kay. It felt like I was on the top of a mountain, okay? And it's all misty, right? And you're like, oh, fuck. And then you feel the ground start to fall from beneath you. And you're like,
my biggest fear, you know,
gonna die. And then you're grasping at stuff, trying to make sure you stay above. And then you just release, you surrender. And you're like, I guess I fucking die.
And then you don't realize you're flying.
No.
Oh, you died?
No.
Okay.
It was actually not that far down.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a 3-foot drop. And it was like, hey.
The clouds were just really thick up here.
Yes. Or like you're in water.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm drowning. And they're like, stand up.
And you're like, oh shit.
I didn't realize I had myself convinced that if I stopped trying to like fight against this current, that I would drown. And it's like,
the current's not fighting you, babe. You're in still water.
Stand the fuck up.
Stand up.
That's what it was.
Great analogy.
But when you're scared.
Yeah, I know it.
And everything else feels like it's falling around you. Yes. Yeah. And I told Sierra, like, I didn't take my medication today, which is probably why I cried, but
she is drinking a martini out of a bag.
Yeah.
That's the true story.
I didn't take my medication today, but I've noticed that a few times this week I've like forgotten to take my medication, and I've felt fine. Like I've not felt that panic. And like you would think that I would, because my kids went to school this week.
Yes.
Like, and
it's a
again,
big week.
Solo parenting. So I had orientation, open houses for 2 different kids. I had 2 different start schedules, 2 different days. Like, and I did that.
Yes.
I did that.
Dude, it's huge.
So
I remember those days.
Yeah.
It's fucking tough. 2? That's crazy.
I thought about you today because I was like, damn, you think her grandparents will come sit at my house so I don't have to get forced up? They'll never make that up that hill.
I was going to say they probably would, but that hill.
They're never going to make that up that hill. I know
They loved that shit.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, everybody, to get into the... Wait, have we said what's up? Okay.
What's up, everyone? Hello.
You didn't think we were going to start like that, but we did. Number 1, what needs to be said is the word was template.
The word was template.
The word we both were thinking of.
I have
template.
3 audio templates. I have 3 different templates that I can choose from. And when I click on them, our mix is completely already set so that I don't have to adjust anything.
Yes.
It's not a preset. I was a photographer. I know what a preset is. This is not a preset. This is a template. I also have 2 different ad templates.
Yes.
So, and what's funny is when I just we recorded ads right before this, I clicked, it says straight up template on there. And I was like, well, I'm a fucking idiot.
Should have just looked.
Yeah.
The other thing is, turns out you guys knew that I was a little bit sicky last week, I said. It turns out I have bronchitis. I got the bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay?
We push on.
I went Monday. It was starting to get real bad. And I was I was laying down and I was struggling to breathe laying down. And I was like, oh, this is not good. And then I started having a panic attack because I don't like feeling like I can't breathe. It is my number one, like,
yeah.
That'll put me into like panic mode.
Yeah.
I'm claustrophobic. I don't like that shit. So I looked at Corey and I was like, I need to go to like an urgent care. He's like, go for it.
He's like, again?
I know. I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital this time. Yeah. Leave me alone. And the urgent care near our house just was built. And so not a lot of people know about it. It's literally never busy. So I got in and out in 30 minutes.
Damn, that's good.
I know. So she listened to it. She immediately was like, I can tell you're wheezing.
Yeah.
Your symptoms, you're telling me it's bronchitis. She was, it might be pneumonia as well. I'm just going to give you an antibiotic. I'm not going to make you take a $1,000 chest x-ray.
Damn.
And I was like, you're a real one for that.
Bet.
Because my last hospital bill where I got a chest x-ray, my insurance didn't cover it. So I did have to pay that $1,000.
Same.
So
Same.
Like,
I got a bill for Ollie that's like $2,000. And I was like,
I'm not paying.
I've never met an Ollie before in my life.
I don't know that man.
I don't know that man.
So, yeah, I'm on antibiotics and steroids and an inhaler now, but I'm just letting you guys know if I sound like shit, it's because I'm healing. I'm fine. It's fine.
To my ears, you don't sound bad.
Really?
But I'm also sick.
I was going to say my ears are clogged as fuck.
Can I tell you that? So my car is getting detailed tomorrow. Thank you, my friend Nicole's husband.
Oh, you're going to Nicole's husband? My friend Nicole.
Yeah.
Hey, I have to talk to my friend Nicole's husband because my car also needs detailed.
Listen,
horribly.
Forrest dumped an entire pink drink in between the seats. Yep, and I was like, oh no. And so Brady's like, you're going to need to get that cleaned. And I was like, I know I need to get it cleaned. I don't know what to do. So anyway, I texted my friend Nicole. So today, Brady took my car to like go get food. And when he got back, he's like, hey, that bitch needs detailed bad. It stinks. I got in it to drive and I realized that the bottle that I have been hawking my loogies into was in the door, no lid on it. And I'm like, oh no, I think he was smelling that. So I got a lid from a different water bottle and I put it on there and I threw it away. I had about an inch of loogie at the bottom of it. I'm so sorry. That's sick.
I'm sorry. That is sick. But I've also done that.
Everyone has a loogie bottle in their car, do they not?
Maybe not all the time, but when I'm sick, for sure. I'm not going to be
all the time. Why would you have it all the time?
I don't know. But like,
that's my good luck loogie bottle.
My dad was a smoker growing up and I have vivid memories.
Why do I forget that?
No, he smoked cigarettes. Yeah, growing up. And I have vivid memories of him rolling the windows down to like cough up something out the window. And I was like, hey, Dad, don't do that again. We're in public. That car was just staring at you while you did that. So I can't do that. But also, if it comes up while you're in the car, why are we talking about this?
Well, I was going to say, hey, you ever spit it out the window and you're going so fast that it goes back in? And you're like, oh no, what am I going to do?
My kids in the backseat I'm just kidding. That's never happened to me.
No, I got them screens now. They come up, they catch it.
They're not getting you. You just get a mist. Like you're at SeaWorld.
Yes. Ew. Bronchitis mist.
That's my new band name.
Bronchitis mist. That's my drink of choice. We have Dr. Pepper, we have Mountain Dew, and we have bronchitis mist.
Thick.
Take a large.
Speaking of my children being gross and weird.
Okay.
Remember I told you I've made my children weird. And I accept that.
Okay,
and I also blame you a little bit.
Me?
Well, you introduced me to ASMR.
Oh.
Which is what made Noah weird because I introduced him to him.
Fair.
And now Sawyer.
I kind of like that. That makes me feel proud a little.
Right? And now Sawyer has a specific thing that she wants to watch all the time, specifically to go to sleep. And it is seafood boil mukbangs. And I have a video. I'm not going to show you, but it's literally.
You had your phone up like you wanted to show me.
All right, I'll show you. What I do need you to see, though, because I pulled this up and I didn't see it, was that remember in the beginning of the year, I got my astrology chart read for the year. Yeah?
No.
Remember I paid money to get that girl to read my calendar?
What you need to know is the beginning of the year.
There was a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
Remember I read you my shit over here and I was like, look at this. It's crazy. These are my fucking stats or whatever. It doesn't matter.
No.
What I need you to know is
I believe you.
She sent me every month, and with every month, she would do a tarot card reading for that month.
Please tell me that for this month, she had seafood mukbangs.
No! No.
Your top watch.
This just reminded me of me and you. Sorry. Because my card of the month for August was a 5 of Wands, and it says, be prepared for some strife, especially with your friends, but with strife comes huge opportunities for growth.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
Yeah,
so
that is good.
That card made me so nervous when I first saw it, and then I was like, maybe this is a good
She goes,
thing.
I don't
I'm really scared. But here's Sawyer.
What's my friend Nicole gonna do?
Goddamn, she's my only other friend.
Kristen is pissed hearing that.
Oh yeah, sorry, Kristen. I love you so much, girl.
Back again with a seafood boil. King crab, black mussels, broccoli, soft boiled egg, corn, potato.
She goes, here, broccoli.
Potato. Look at that. It's a crab. Into this butter and spice sauce.
Spice sauce. Because that's a spicy sauce. Anyways, it's pretty much that the whole time. But I just thought that's so cute. She's tucked in, about to go to bed, and that's like what she wants. She wants to watch the seafood boil. She goes, it's a spicy sauce.
Hey, same.
So anyways, my kids are weird is what I know about me.
Can I tell you something about my kids?
Please.
So my kids have very sensitive skin, okay?
Oh my God, so does Sawyer. It's the ginger in them.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
Big reactions, a lot of allergies, okay?
God damn it. God damn it. That bitch gets a rash constantly. She stay rash. She is so rashed up all the time.
I got the kids in the shower and I'm looking at Ollie. And so we had been outside.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do my tick check.
Yes.
Okay. And I look at Ollie and he has a black dot right in the center of his chest. I panic immediately because I think he has a tick on him and it looks like a big boy. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I get up and it's not a tick and it's not a scab and it's not like an open wound either.
Just a black dot?
Just a black dot. And it looks like it was written on him with tiny pen streaks.
Corey has that.
Where?
On his forehead?
No. That's like a
It's
pen.
blue.
It's like blue.
Well, yeah, but it's been there forever.
Well,
Okay.
Ollie's is different now. It's almost like, you know when those eyebrow pencils like came with the 3 little prongs and you could draw like 3 tiny hairs at once?
Oh, it was like that.
It was like that, but like someone had drawn over it multiple times. So it was a tiny little black thing, but you could see that there were lines.
Like scratches. Okay.
And then I looked and he had one on his leg too, but it wasn't a dot, it was a line. I was so fucking confused about this.
Yeah.
It almost looked like someone took a cigarette and like put it out on his chest.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's
actually happened to me before.
I freaked the fuck out.
Jesus Christ.
But he says it doesn't hurt, it doesn't itch, it doesn't bother him, it's not open, it's not festering, it's not red. So I'm immediately on Google. Apparently there's something called black spot poison ivy.
What?
Where if you come in contact with poison ivy, poison sumac, poison oak, any kind of poison plant that has that specific oil on it, if you come in contact with a plant that has like an excessive amount of the oil,
like highly concentrated?
Yes, it will basically kill your skin, causing it to be black, and it delays the effect of the poison ivy.
What?
So he didn't start having an allergic reaction, like a rash for the poison ivy, for a week.
What?
So slowly this mark started to get lighter and lighter, and then all of a sudden he broke out in the poison ivy.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've never heard of that. I have never heard of that.
I was freaking out. I was like, we were over at Susan Troy's and I was like, hey, can you look at his chest?
Yeah, because she's a nurse.
Yeah. So I like held her up to him. He was swimming with the girls. And so I held him up and she's
held her up to him.
Oh yeah.
I'm just imagining you holding Susan up to Ollie.
Susan up to Ollie. I said, looky here. No, I held Ollie up to Susan. I was like, look at this. And she was like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. And so we took pictures and I put it in Google image search.
Is that the way?
God. That's my jam.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, I found
that's my doctor.
That's my doctor. Got me Dr. Google. I found one other little girl who had it, and Yeah.
So now he's had the rash?
Yep.
So you know that's what it was?
on the end of the rash now.
That's wild.
Yep.
Wow. Thank you for saying that, because
Yeah.
I would have never known about that.
So if anyone has ever experienced black spot poison ivy, or if you see it on your kid, just know they will have a delayed reaction.
Hey, the rash is coming.
The worst is coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh my God, that's horrible.
Mhm.
Okay, well, pivoting. You asked for confessions.
People show
And
up.
I had a different topic planned for tonight. Okay.
Well, I thought that that's why I got so drunk.
Feel like a weird history, which is still good. I mean, you're fine to do it for this.
To be drunk for
because
this?
it's nothing too.
Well, I can't change it.
I can't do that. I can't go back.
do anything about it.
What's weird is that I've sobered up. Like, I don't know how, because I've been drinking more.
Were you drinking?
Just this. Yeah, I've drank the whole thing.
You have?
Something is wrong with me.
I haven't been drinking mine though. Well, that still doesn't help
That's
your
what
point. Never mind.
You are drinking liquor and I was drinking beers.
Liquor, I
but
know.
okay, either way. When we said the topic for confessions, we just mentioned it in one of our episodes. They started rolling in. And even though I had another topic, I tabled that for next week.
Okay.
Because these stories were so fucking funny and good. And I was like, confessions
so
has to be
excited.
what it is. Because I thought I almost said a mukbang. I do
A smorgasbord?
a smorgasbord, but I did full confessions. There were so many, and so many that were good. So everybody,
Also, I've been doing this voice with my kids whenever they start, because you know how kids be whining sometimes. Okay,
oh my God,
it's natural,
but
it's
it is
natural.
annoying.
It is annoying. Okay, I'm trying to gentle parent, but shut up. It's annoying. Okay, I get it. They have feelings, and I hate them. So
the whining, not the children.
yeah, the feelings that they have.
Because it's like, use your words about it.
Oh my God, like just fucking. So I've been. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing,
because we've never said that to them.
I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing, and you're gonna think I'm mocking them. But they'll
might
be like,
be.
"Mom, I don't want to go there." Like, that's the voice I've been doing.
That's fun.
And they're like, he'll do like a chuckle. He'll be like, "I don't want to," and I don't want to. I like a full Elmo. And then I go, purple. Over and over and over again. And so now they go, "Mom, do the voice." And I go, "Purple."
If you end it with poopy, they're on board.
I know.
immediately.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So am I mocking, or am I just, I don't know. I guess gaslighting, if I'm trying to now convince everyone that this is a nice thing to do.
This is fun.
But then the other thing we do is we go green, go green, go green, to make the lights change. And then when they do, we go, yow!
That's what you gotta do. Yow!
I know. And then if it is green and we're coming up to it, we say, stay green, stay green. And then it's so fucking fun to be in the car. We've totally pivoted it.
Now we're not whining anymore.
Yeah, now no one's whining.
Shut up! Everybody shut up, you poopy. Don't shut up, you poopy.
Hey, Sesame Street, call me.
You literally kind of sounded like Bert there, I think. Or was it Bert or was it Ernie? You sounded like Ernie right there.
When I said that?
He said, "Hey,
Sesame Street, call me.
who was that?"
I thought you were talking about the high-pitched voice. I was like, neither Bert nor Ernie sounded like that.
Play it back. When she says, "Hey, call me, Sesame
Call
Street."
me, Sesame Street.
Who the fuck
did I
does she
say it?
sound like? Well, we'll figure it out. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
All right, let's start off with a very good one. The first one that I read that got me wanting to do these.
Mm-hmm.
And the confession says, "Confession, fucking Grey's Anatomy style."
Oh, no.
Hello, my lovely ladies. First, I'd like to say we met at the Philly live show, and I'm the one that told you I was actively, metaphorically, pooping my pants. And Jerry said her hand fit perfectly in the small of my back. Hashtag
I remember.
soulmates. Hey, speaking of that, if you are so inclined, go buy a ticket. We have
buy a
more live
ticket.
shows happening.
I'm trying to see how many backs my hand fits in.
We're trying to get in your back. Is what I know.
Yeah.
I want to fit my hand in the small of your back. So
There's nothing like it. I
Oh.
remember that feeling to this day where I was like, my hand was
Wow.
made for the
it
small
was
of your back.
molded. We
Yeah.
might be soulmates.
I know. Call
But
me
you're-
once you get out of this closet. I'm assuming you're in.
or whatever.
Not gay.
No, but just an actual
actual closet.
Actual closet. But seriously, we're going
Or gay, I guess.
Call me that too.
That'll just call me, beat me when you want to reach me.
Call me baby when you want to reach
I said beat me. Not beat.
You were saying,
beep.
you said call me maybe, but baby. And I thought you said,
call me
baby when you want to reach me. Anyways,
too many things colliding at once.
It doesn't matter. Come to our shows. Shut up. Tickets are on sale at ladiesanddances.com. I'm saving my name for the end, but don't read it. So I'm going to read it to you afterwards.
Okay.
Remind me.
Okay.
Because I can't have people knowing this was me. Oops. Here we go. Apologies for this being chaotic and all over the place, but I have to leave out so many details so I'm not identified. Call me Isabel, and we'll call the man in this story Sam. You ever just meet a man that's so pleasing to your eyes and energetically matched, you need to constantly fuck about it all the time? Yeah, me too. It all starts with me as a baby nurse, just starting on night shift, calling a doctor because there's something wrong with my patient. Never seen Sam before in my life. Sam picks up the phone. Hey, it's Sam. What's up? I just got paged. And I'm like, fuck yes.
I just got paid. I'll do whatever anyone says.
Paged.
I know. I heard paid though.
And I'm like, fuck yes. So cool. But I'm also shitting my pants because I'm a new nurse and I'm talking to a doctor. And then in parentheses, it says, if you know, you know.
I don't.
I don't either. I've never been a nurse in my life.
I just married one on TV.
I said, hey, it's Isabel. Insert patient info. Oh, Isabel? I've never heard of you before. Talks about patient stuff. Later that night, my patient...
sounds like he fucks every nurse.
Well, hold on. Later that night, my patient continues to have problems. This is COVID time, so everyone is wearing a mask at all times. I go down the hall to talk to the charge nurse who is talking to someone else. It's a man. We lock eyes. Immediately, I know this is the man I needed to know. Short story long. I won't give you blue balls. We have lots of flirting for 2 months. Him coming to eat with me on my lunch breaks, meeting me on the stairs and not doing anything. Okay? I even left my number on a sticky note for him on the stairs and still nothing. Finally, I'm fed up. I haven't seen his face but 2 months of talking at work and I needed to know this man and see his face. So I go, if you ever want to go biking, let me know. Finally, he gives me his number. A week later, we're biking. I wear my nice ass-hugging shorts. He's great. He's sexy as fuck. I move into my apartment a week later. He helps me put furniture together. We get naked.
Oh.
We get naked, but don't do anything. Like what?
Why are you naked then?
Why are you just standing there naked putting furniture together?
What was the point of the naked?
I don't know. He tells me his deep, dark secrets. I tell him mine. A few weeks later, we're doing it in his office at work. Hot.
Hot.
We make out on the stairs. He squeezes my ass on the unit when no one's looking.
On his unit.
Ow. Ow. On my lunch breaks when I
Not
wouldn't.
the O'Reillys. Ow.
Ew. Auto parts. That's auto parts.
What comes after it?
That's my bad. That's my bad. I never knew what O'Reilly was attached to before just this moment.
I was going to say I only know that because Forrest keeps singing it, but this feels like the wrong time to bring up my toddler.
Fair enough. On my lunch, oh, well, especially now because this next sentence, you're going to wish you had it.
Pivoting.
Pivot. On my lunch breaks when I wouldn't have patience of my own, he's going downtown Charlie Brown.
He's going downtown Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown on me any chance he can get. Hot. It gets to the point where he's working and I'm not, and he messages me, come to the office. Here's the code. I go to work on my nights off. He has snacks waiting for me, a movie playing, and we fuck about it some more.
Bitch, you are the snack.
Hot. I find out he actually took a picture of the sticky note with my name and number on it, but didn't use it because he thought it was for someone else. And the first night I saw him, he decided to come to the unit I was on because he'd never heard anyone with my name before, and he thought I sounded exotic.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Apparently, I did it for him because 3.5 years later, you met us both at your live show. He was at the live show. We met him in meet and greets.
Oh my God, did I put my hand on the small of his back or did you?
I think I might have.
Are we in a picture with him?
They do have a picture of him, but I don't think he's in a picture with us.
Are you one of those guys who didn't want to get a picture with us? Because I hate you.
Rude. We don't work together or at that place anymore. And then here's the pictures of us with her. And then here's him. See if you see. You can read. Also go up. Cut this part out. But go ahead and read that last part. Go up and read that last part. That's just for you. I know.
I hate that story.
Don't say that.
I should have responded and reacted before I read the end. Because now I feel like I just watched a Nicholas Sparks movie.
I'm sorry. Cut that.
That's hot.
That is
all
hot.
of that is so hot, and not one bit of it makes me want to cry.
This couldn't be hotter.
Yeah. This feels like a pivot, and that's because what you guys need to know is there was a note at the end that made me very emotional that is just personal for Sierra and I.
Yes.
And we are respecting their wishes with that. And so that's why there was such a drastic change in tone.
But amazing, but amazing story all around. You want to hear an even, well, this is also kind of sad, but it's also a good story. Sorry.
It's okay.
This is my lie saved my mom's life. Confession.
Every time you say confession, I think of Usher.
Okay,
who my cousin told me.
Who the fuck is your cousin?
Allison.
Tell me your fucking name.
Allison. You met her at the DC show.
I've met her in childhood. I've known her my whole life.
That's true. You met her at all my birthday parties.
I've been new Allison. I'm just kidding.
Did you know Allison?
Yes. From your birthday parties. This is Allison from Jerry's birthday.
That's probably true. Anyway, I think she talked about Usher. She talked about someone's abs.
Okay. And Usher's abs were great.
But she said that somebody's abs were better.
Usher's abs were incredible.
But I don't know if she was saying Usher's abs are better or if someone else. Ja Rule! She said Ja Rule's abs are better than Usher's abs present day.
Interesting.
Because she's recently seen both of them in concert.
She was like,
you know what?
I know what I was comparing.
I love my cousin Allison because
Me too.
she'd be going to see Ja Rule and Usher and going to taking glass blowing classes. I love her.
She's going to see kids in the mall. Not kids, but like.
I just say it like that.
No, I was gonna say new kids, but it wasn't New Kids on the Block, was it?
No,
It was
Chris from NSYNC was hosting some shit at the mall, some boy band thing with O-Town.
O-Town. I wanted to say New
Kids
Kids because I thought that's what it was.
She was saying that like sad turn of events. The majority of LFO is dead.
That's so sad. 2 out of 3, bro. Rest in peace.
So like the one's left, and so O-Town, it's LFO Town now because O-Town sings LFO songs with the one person who's left.
And they did it in a mall, and she told us all about it
in a mall.
That's what we know.
Dude, she's got stories, man. I love that girl.
She's got good stories.
Get out of here, you fucking.
Get your cherry out of that bag. Do it.
I'm trying.
All right.
Oh, I've never done it like that. Okay.
It's my first time.
Oh, my fart stinks. I can't eat this cherry while I'm smelling my fart. That seems wrong. Sorry.
All right. Hey, ladies. My name's Maddie. You can use my name. It's basic enough. 25, she, her, and like the title says, my lie saved my mom's life. Well, sorta. She still died. I forgot that part. It threw me off. Okay. Here's some backstory. My mom had been diagnosed with breast cancer a few years prior. It was fairly well controlled at that point, and this was the summer of 2019, and I was home for the summer. My mom had just got a new SUV, and she let me take it to work because my shitbox didn't have AC. I stopped at Sonic on my way to work for my daily Diet Coke. I overestimated my parking ability in the stall, and I scratched my mom's brand new car. And I'm not even the favorite child. I took inventory of the damage and made note to see what I could do after work, but time did not allow for me to do anything in that very moment. My plan was to get a paint pen after work and hope for the best. I was busy every second of my shift at my hellish drive-through drink place. It was pitch black out and the scratch was on the other side of the car, and I swear on my dead mom's grave, I honestly forgot about it. I moved out 2 weeks later into my own apartment with some college friends. In those 2 weeks, it was never brought up, and I completely forgot about the Sonic incident. A full month after it happens, my mom calls, and she asks if I left a, quote, huge scratch on the side of her car. I wasn't really listening to what she was saying, and I quickly denied it.
No, I've never seen your car before in my life. Who is this?
Who is this? Where'd you get this number? A few weeks later, I went home to see my parents. My mom and I go to get in her car, and I see the huge scratch. It was most definitely the same scratch from the Sonic stall, but I'm blind and somewhat stupid, so in my quick glance, I did not see the magnitude of this scratch. At this point,
we love a humble queen.
For real. At this point, it's been 6 weeks, and I'd already told my mom I didn't do it once. I was a compulsive liar as a child, and I hate lying, but at this point, I had no option but to continue lying. What I didn't know was that my mom had been doing things and forgetting about it recently. She had been paying bills twice, she'd been starting food and forgetting about it, etc. After she asked my sister about it and she vehemently denied it, my dad figured my mom must have done it and forgot about it.
Oh, no.
He demanded she tell her doctor about her recent memory issues, with the most notable one being the huge scratch that she didn't even remember doing.
Oh.
Her MRI came back with significant aggressive tumors in various parts of her brain. 11 months later, she ended up passing away peacefully on hospice.
Oh.
So while my lie didn't necessarily save her, we got months with her instead of weeks.
Oh, wow.
I know.
That's so special.
I know. I confessed my lie to my sisters the night she passed away, and we had a good laugh about the laundry list of things that we all lied to our parents about. If you read this, thank you so much for the humor you've provided in such dark times. I found Ladies and Tangents while in food rehab, and it helped get me through those very isolated times. Thanks for the laughter and love. P.S. If you read this on the regular podcast, I will literally shit my pants with joy. Toodles and tits. Maddie. Yeah.
Oh.
Holy shit, dude.
That's beautiful.
That's why I was like, these confessions.
All right.
Okay, enough about it.
Right. Hey, I'm talking here.
You got a motorcycle, we get it. Anyways, these stories still feel, as much as we gave them like a tell us your confessions, they still feel very
wholesome,
Ladies and Tangency, because it's like there's some silly ones, there's some oh shit ones, and then there's some goofy ones, and then there's just like that one, which was so wholesome. And now I'm going to tell you about one that isn't very wholesome. Are you ready?
Yeah.
She says, dox me. Here's some elephant shit with clover.
Wait. Repeat.
You're going to be confused, and I'm going to explain it to you.
Repeat one more time.
No, I don't want to.
Elephant shit with clovers?
You heard me right the first time. Okay. Buckle in.
Not one part of that sentence. I almost feel like I'm having a stroke. Like you said something that's supposed to make sense to me and it absolutely does not.
I'm so sorry. You ready?
Yeah.
Hi. If you're reading this on the podcast before August 27th, 2024, which is when this episode airs, don't say my name. Ha ha ha. We got court, baby. Good luck in court today, bestie.
Good luck in court. I was actually supposed to be in court today, but it got postponed.
So shit. I sent you guys a very long, honestly shitty version of some of this story way back when it was fresh in August 2023. I was really rambling about it because I needed to tell someone. Anywho, on to the misdemeanor.
Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
She says, and these are my confessions, with a music note after it.
Hell yeah.
I was friends with this girl for a little over a year, but we got very close very, very fast.
Oh, you can. They were roommate.
I honestly wish I had seen the friend love bombing or whatever.
Mhm.
Okay, because that can happen. I get that. We stopped being friends over some real dumb shit, honestly. We both have kids, and her daughter kept biting my son. Sorry.
That feels like valid.
And she was struggling to correct it. They're toddlers and it's normal, but my son kept getting hurt, so I decided to stop play dates.
Fair.
Very fair. Which I guess triggered her. I'm not fully sure, but still, she cut me off after that. Okay, sounds like she's got some issues with herself.
Okay.
Ever since then, she has, I swear, once a month, made crazy posts about me and also drove past my house, called me, and sent Jehovah's Witnesses to my house.
No!
So petty.
Not the Jehovah's Witnesses!
It's so petty. She's talked shit about me to my abusive mother publicly on TikTok. So...
On TikTok?
So, me and my girlies got together and found a little anonymous website, and we sent elephant shit to her. Drop the website. Honestly, it wasn't even that expensive. I guess it was a sale for St. Patrick's Day? Question mark?
Who sells this?
Hold on, it says which period, love a sale. So it came with 4-leaf clovers on it. It was 4-leaf clovers on the elephant shit.
Got it. Now the pieces,
The puzzle's all getting put together.
puzzles pieced.
We got the notification that it was delivered like 2 weeks later.
I want to know who's selling elephant shit.
But truly, where can you buy this? Don't look it up.
Who's collecting it?
We didn't tell you to look it up, is
packaging
what I
it,
know.
Mailing it. What does it smell like in that UPS truck?
I don't need to know. That's not for me. It's not
Is
for
it
my eyes.
frozen? Because we've already discussed that frozen
Smelling.
poop doesn't smell.
Yeah, I got to know the logistics about this elephant shit. That's what I know. Email me back. You know the email.
You know the emails. Land T. Don't
So-
forget the T. Stories.
and T stories @gmail.com. Land T. Don't forget the motherfucking T. Stories. Okay. After that, for 3 months, it was silent. I thought I finally got peace. No.
You got served, bitch.
No, she didn't. She then doxed me and threatened to, it says, I don't know if you can say this on the podcast, but she threatened to blow up my house and posted my address and everything on her Facebook. So I pressed charges. I need to make it known. I am a mother of 2 babies, a 3-year-old and an almost 2-year-old. And she posted my address, literally public, and threatened to blow her house up.
Jesus fucking Christ. Enjoy your poop.
Enjoy your shit, bitch. Not friends only. God, she's lucky I can't go to jail because I swear to God, the anger I felt. Anywho, she is being charged with a misdemeanor because it's an arson threat.
Oh.
Mhm. They can't do anything about the doxing, but the other threat was enough. I actually went through hell trying to get them to take me seriously. I tried to get a peace order and they couldn't find her to serve the papers, but she was making social media posts saying she has illegal firearms she can use on me and she'll make it an assault charge, which, bestie, you're dumb because I sent that shit straight to my officer.
That's now another threat.
Exactly. So was this a full confession or was it a potential scandal? Maybe just a lot of crime and more so I'm just snitching, girl. I don't know.
Wait a minute. What I want to know is it's legal to send poop to people?
Well, it must not be illegal or that girl doesn't know it. I don't know the legalities
Of elephant poop?
I don't know.
Is it any poop?
That's a great question.
Because listen, Hazel Basil, that sweet, sweet chocolate lab,
Mm-hmm.
she walks while she poops.
Yeah,
so
I've seen it.
I got some lines of poop in my yard that I would
Straight
love
lines.
to just collect and send to
your
people.
friends.
Send all your
Send to your
friends.
enemies.
And ladiesandtangents.com to send Hazel's poop to your enemies.
That's going to be a cameo option that we put
Yeah.
up. You pay us, we'll send you our shit.
Not ours.
Not me.
I'm not going to poop in a bag for you.
Unless.
I've done it before.
How much are we paid? Anyways, it's juicy though. I honestly will tell anybody who listens this story. Love you guys. It was so lovely seeing you in DC.
Fun.
My husband literally told me seeing me that happy because I am depressed made him re-fall in love with me.
Oh.
Not that he ever lost it, but being parents, we forget to nurture us sometimes.
Aww.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for everything.
I feel that.
Oh my God, I love you. I hope court went okay, bestie.
Yeah. Best wishes.
Please send me another email. Let me know. Update
Send
me.
her a poop on us.
Please, please.
That sentence is going to haunt me.
Send her shit on us.
We just arrive at the door with poop on us. It's me.
Cinderella.
It's like when they have sushi on naked women, but it's just poop.
Shit. Oh, that's someone somewhere's jacking off to that.
That's a kink.
God damn it. Here's another. There's two different ones. O'Reilly's. We'll do this one first. Confession. I got banned from Tinder.
Oh no.
Here we go.
We're doing what?
We don't.
No.
Hey, ladies. Here's a fun confession for you. I got banned from Tinder. My friends. It was the summer of 2020, and my friends and I are done being cooped up in our houses and having parking lot parties. So we decided to take a girls' trip to Duluth. I don't know what the fuck a Duluth is.
Duluth, like the Countryman clothing store?
Probably not. It's got to be a place. If you don't, it's Duluth, Minnesota. I should have just read ahead.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you what Duluth is.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep going.
You're Duluthanol.
No, you're Duluthanol. I swear to God, it's a place.
Now, if you don't know, Duluth, Minnesota is a beautiful area with state parks, beautiful downtown areas, and a harbor off of Lake Superior with a very cool lift bridge. I don't know if that's the correct name.
Yeah. Actually, I'm looking at all of it, and they are correct.
You're seeing it? Let me see.
Yeah, no.
No, show me Duluth. Don't hog the Duluth.
You're
It's
Duluthanol.
nice. That's really nice. It was perfect for a group of gals that wanted to get away while still trying to be safe from the panini. Okay. We got a suite for 2 nights.
But Duluth Trading Co. is
Fair enough.
is a
I totally
Countryman
understand.
store.
Yep. Okay. We got a suite for 2 nights, and as typical girls who just got done with their first year of college, we got drunk as fuck on the first night. The next day, as we woke up and realized that 6, well, realistically 5, because one of us was very sheltered and drank maybe 2 sips before tipping her cup over and going to bed. So 5, soon-to-be second-year college student girls, went through almost an entire handle of Tito's in one night. So we needed more alcohol. None of us had fake
I don't know that you needed it.
You didn't need it. You definitely
certainly
didn't
didn't need
I'll
it.
tell you that. Those are the moms talking here. That's what I need to know. I need you to know. None of us had fake IDs. And by the way, I don't condone anything in the story. None of us had fake IDs. And I didn't know anyone in Duluth to get more. So what did I volunteer to do? Get on my Tinder and solicit myself for alcohol by offering a blowy in exchange for someone buying.
I'm assuming that's not allowed because you got banned, but that's an entrepreneur brain.
You're literally an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's honestly
You're on your CEO shit.
She says it worked.
Of course it did.
Of course it did.
Of course it was an undercover cop.
It says, however,
and he still made me blow him.
And they be doing that sometimes. However, the guy was nice and was like, how about you just give me cash for the bottle? I'm happy to buy it for you, but maybe hit me up later if you want to grab coffee or something. I never did.
Oh, but that's nice.
That's
I
really
would have
nice.
given him a blowjob just for that.
I'm like, take your pants off.
Yeah, all right.
This was all a test.
You ain't got to be a gentleman about
I like to suck nice guy dicks. And you've proven yourself.
Get that Mr. Nice Man dick out. Let me suck it.
That Mr. Nice Man dick.
I bet that dick got a tie on.
I feel like we're going more and more into like Louis Armstrong.
The trumpet player. Hey. Because
I'm talking about the trombone, baby.
No, you don't ever get a dick and go.
Not twice. I'll tell you that. That's a mistake I made one time.
And never for free.
Never for free.
Only for a Tito.
Only for some alcohol.
Only for a handle of Tito's.
Ooh, the next day, hungover again, I wake up to an email from Tinder saying my account has been banned indefinitely for various reasons I can't remember the official names of. Well, it's probably solicitation for sexual activity.
You know what I know, though? It definitely doesn't mean forever, because there's a couple.
It literally does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because there's a couple astronauts in space who are there indefinitely, and everyone's like, "Hey, calm down. That doesn't mean they're there forever. It just means for an unknown amount of time." So,
for the indefinite future,
they can turn that around.
Okay.
If that's not true, then they're lying to me about the astronauts in space, and I want to talk to someone.
Them. Someone should get those people.
I'm saying. Somebody help her.
Somebody help them. To this day, it was one of the best weekends ever. Just kidding. Pause that.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I have to read this one first. I've since then tried to log back in, and I am indeed still banned. So indefinite still means to this currently 4 years later. My friends who were there know this story. However,
can you get a different email?
That's what I'm saying. But I think you have to like nowadays verify your shit.
Put your ID in
so
there.
So they know you're not catfishing motherfuckers. Which is probably good.
So you can catfish motherfuckers and then you'd be like, actually, it's me.
She's surprised I want to suck your dick.
They just banned me, and so I had to pretend to be my grandma. She's dead. But she's into that D.
But she won't. Well, no, she won't also suck your dick.
No, she won't.
Me as her will.
Yeah. Listen.
I'm sorry for what's happening right now.
I know something. And I don't know if I'm allowed to share it. However, I feel like someone needs to know.
Okay.
That there was someone who made a call and they said, hey, we have these 2 plots. All right.
Okay.
And we already have people buried in these other 2 plots. We want to know, can we move them so that they can be next to us? And I said, pause. They want to exhume these people to move them over to be their neighbors in the future when they die? That feels unnecessary as hell. And guess what? There's a price for it. There's a price for it.
Who are you doing that for?
That's what I mean. You're all going to be dead. It's $1,000 to exhume a body.
You're not walking from that coffin to the next one.
It's $650 to rebury him. That's almost $2,000 for no fucking reason.
Jeez. So unhinged. That's so unnecessary. That we need to check on those people.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. That's fucked up
I too saw a couple online. I don't know what their names are, but I really like them because she whispers into a tiny microphone and asks him a question, and then he has to answer and also whisper it. If he doesn't, she yells at him. I like that a lot. But the question was, if I die and you remarry, who will you be buried next to?
That's an incredible question. Right? Because am I going to be sandwiched? I don't want to be on one side. You got your little fucking wife sandwich going.
That would be. I would get
honestly pissed. I'm coming back and I'm beating the fuck out of both of you.
Hey, I'm gonna come back and call and be like, I'm gonna need you to exhume this bitch and move her over.
I was gonna say, but what's gonna be worse is if you exhume my body to move me to your new plot.
Oh,
then I'm really hot in your fucking bitch ass.
Dude, now you're fucking done.
Now you're dead twice.
Yeah.
You're in so much trouble because I'm pissed.
Do you want Corey to?
Well, he should be beside me no matter what.
The person I'm married to, I don't care. Honestly,
put that on my tombstone.
I'm just glad we didn't buy plots. Hey, people are like, hey, you gotta be careful about who you marry because
who you buy your plot with.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
you gotta be Yeah, okay. Life, you gotta be careful who you do it with. However, your plot,
who you're with forever, unless your new neighbor friend wants to exhume you to.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, here's what I know about you. If Corey dies after me and you're still alive, and him and his new bitch are dead with me, and you better play to exhume me and move me from the fuckers.
Hey, she's gonna be with me now.
Oh, no, wait.
That's my wife. Hey, this is Ladies in Tangents plots.
This is Ladies in Gravegens.
This is Deadies and Tangents. This is Zombies and Dead.
Word. Wow, dude. That was ridiculous. There's still more to the story. Okay, here we go.
What a tangent.
What a tangent indeed. That's what you came here for.
You had the coma talk. Now are you gonna exhume my fucking body to bury me in
I'm
between
actually
your
gonna
new wife?
really talk to Corey about that. Because, I need to know, what are we doing? Where are we going? Where did we come from? To this day, it was one of the best weekends ever. And every year when the snap memory of me yelling back to the big rigs coming into the harbor comes up, we send it in the group chat and I'll have a good laugh at my very loud and aggressive honk. Love you ladies so much. And if you, my friend who knows this story, is listening, hi, I hope you're doing well. Aww. Let's not read my name. And then she put her name.
Oh,
incredible.
I hope your friend is listening and is so excited and then just sends you honk really loud.
I really do.
Whoever the friend is, that's the only message you're allowed to send.
Yes.
It's just honk. And then don't explain it because maybe you listened to it before they did. And then now they have to be like, what are you talking about? And you have to be like, you have to send the emoji of the girl being like, All
right, do you want one or two more?
Give me whatever you got.
Two. There's two. This one's not as bad. It's just a little silly, goofy, and it's short.
Okay.
This is confession. I gave my husband roach water.
Roach water?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey, ladies. My name is Maddie, and I have a confession that will live with me until I die. Well, now with you as well. I'm about to admit the worst but funniest thing I've ever done to my husband. A couple of years ago, my husband and I went to his coworker's house to hang out. We ended up watching the entire Avengers Endgame movie on the couch. Those of you who haven't seen it, it's a whole 3 fucking hours long.
So
that
unnecessary.
Sounds like a terrible time.
The fact that the Avengers movie is just plural.
No.
Multiple movies.
Too many movies.
How many hours together do you think?
Corey tried to go through the whole thing and still hasn't made it. He's like, it's too many hours. I'm trying to go in order and it's too much.
Oh yeah, because they weren't put out in order.
No, they weren't. It's very confusing. Anyways, well, there was some donuts and pigs in a blanket, so of course I had myself a little snacky snack. After feasting on the donuts, I got a little parched. My social anxiety got the best of me, so I got my husband to ask for a bottle of water. Note, I specified a bottle of water because I don't want to drink out of a nasty cup from this guy's house.
Fair.
Well, the coworker comes back to me with a glass of fucking tap water, probably with no ice too, and hands it to me. As soon as I grabbed the glass, I noticed something floating on top. There was a fucking cockroach floating on the top of the water. I panicked and I didn't know what to do. There was absolutely no way in hell I was about to tell anyone that there was a roach in my water.
Yeah, you can't possibly tell anyone. You
not
have
during
to
the
just
movie.
sit in that discomfort.
So
you have to dip your pig in a blanket in that roach water.
So the only reasonable thing my brain could think of was to scoop out the roach and bury it into the couch cushion that they were sitting on. Then it says, parentheses, I'm pretty sure it was dead, by the way. So that's exactly what I did. No, I did not drink the water. And the cup was filled completely to the top.
Oh,
so
no.
I just held the nasty glass of water in my lap for the whole movie. Well, about halfway through the movie, my husband reaches over and grabs the water from my lap. And before I could stop him, he takes a big old drink of it. What was I supposed to do? Tell him in front of all of his work
knock
friends.
it out of his hands.
Tell him in front of all of his work friends that he just drank roach water? Smack the water out of his hands? Fuck no. I stayed silent and had him take the water to the kitchen. And the worst part, he said, that's some good water. Not knowing that there was just a little roach guy floating in it. And now he's in the couch cushion.
I pictured your husband
in the couch cushion with the roach.
Yeah, we're all down here.
To this day, I have only told my sister the story, and now you ladies. I hope you cringe and laugh about this as much as I do. My husband and I came to your Dallas show and will be going to your St. Louis show on September 4th, and we have meet and greet tickets. And he doesn't know the story.
Okay, you know,
out.
he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Here's the thing.
Oh my God.
You've kissed that mouth.
Presumably that night.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So
it says, thank you, ladies, for creating such an amazing space and love y'all. Sincerely, Maddie and Garrett, the one who drank the Roach water.
Oh, no.
Garrett, I can't wait to meet you, brother. I'm going to talk about it the whole time.
I'm going to be like, is that
smells like
Roach on your breath?
Is that Roach on your breath? You just happy to see me.
Smells like a dirty bitch. Get out of my line.
We just have the entire line going, Roach man, Roach man, Roach man.
He's the new Avenger.
Roach man.
Roach man. That's his origin story.
Honestly, that slaps. I love that.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Okay, I have one more. Confession? ? Hold my beer. How I made my dad hate my stepdad on accident. Here we go. Hi, ladies.
My guess is it wasn't that hard.
No, it wasn't. Hi, ladies. I just watched the Patreon exclusive where you mentioned doing a confessions episode, and I have the best one for you. So first, here's some context. When I was 14, my dad divorced my mom. He's an alcoholic, and my mom wanted him to stop drinking, so he decided to leave his entire family instead.
What? I don't know what that's about. I've never heard of that before in my life. That sounds like a really unique individual situation that is only special to you.
I've never seen that movie before in my life.
Me neither.
Parentheses. Idiot move because now he has serious liver issues and lives with his dad who has to take care of. Not all. He did it to himself.
No, okay.
I'm
Well,
sorry. There's a whole thing about. I understand. There's a thing with addicts, but at the same time,
yeah.
There's a
No, I get it.
You know,
I get the fuck you part of it as well.
You know, who has to take care of him at 92 years old? His dad has to take care of him, and his dad's 92. He's not 90. Okay. He was seriously abusive as well to my mom after the divorce through text, saying things like, "I wish." Insert random woman's name was you, or sending her a random dick pic or a love poem. I didn't find out about the texting until I was 30. I'm 32 now. And it was my aunt who told me, not my mom. She did a really good job of not letting me or my sister know about anything and didn't say anything bad about dad. My mom started dating my stepdad when I was 15, and now they're married and she's very happy with him. Now here's the actual story. I was 16 and at a sleepover with my friends, A and B is who we'll call them. And my mom was on a business trip for multiple nights out of state. My dad broke into the house and stole some of my mom's underwear.
Ew. You're weird for that,
You're
Dad.
Weird, dude. And left a note saying, quote, "I can't sleep without your smell. Love, Alan." Alan's a fake name. End quote. That face is exactly correct. I remember it vividly because I found the note and the next day ripped it up immediately after retching because ew, what the actual fuck,
Alan. Ew, Alan.
Ew. After getting myself together, I went back over to hang out with A and B again. We waited until the wee hours of the morning. Until the wee hours of the night to dabble in the devil's lettuce, and I told them about what had transpired at my house while my mother was away. They were both shocked to their core, and we decided to fuck with him to get revenge for my dear mommy. Walmart was still open 24 hours, so we went shopping and got so much toilet paper, plastic wraps, plastic forks, and Vaseline.
They forked his yard.
Hold on. Worse. Making our way to my dad's house, we were
making my way downtown to Dad's house, about to fork his fucking yard.
Stop taking the panties, Dad. It's fucking weird that you took the panties, Dad. You know,
I do. It's my favorite song.
Me too. Making our way to my dad's house, we were giggling like the stupid stoned schoolgirls we were, and we finally arrived. First, we tried to open the car door. Aha! It was unlocked. Fucking beautiful universe was egging us on to literally fuck this man's world up. We plastic wrapped his steering wheel and gear shifter, broke the plastic forks, and scattered them all over the inside of the car.
Oh, no.
And put Vaseline on the door handles, all over the door handles. Then, on the outside, we put Vaseline on the outside door handles and window wipers, plastic wrapped the entire car, and then covered it in toilet paper to hide the plastic wrap. It was was genius. And
Dude, the Vaseline on the windshield wipers could have fucking killed him. It could have. Listen.
That's a crime.
That's literally a crime. You know what's not? Sending him elephant shit. Next time, do that.
Well, he probably knew about the Vaseline because the entire rest of the car was fucked up. If they would have just done the Vaseline, that would have been fucked up.
You think?
Well, hold on. You see. It was genius, and I'm still so proud of us. According to my grandpa, my dad was so pissed, he spent 6 hours trying to get the Vaseline off the outside handles and wipers, and then raged even more when he finally got to the inside of the car.
He's like, finally, that's over. Oh my God, dude.
Oh my God, dude. Son of a bitch.
I'd have hung my mom's panties from the mirror.
That would have been such an epic move.
Yeah.
I eventually told my grandpa it was me, and he laughed so hard I thought he was literally going to have a coughing fit and die. Just like me today.
He is 92. Very possible.
He said it was the funniest prank he'd ever seen, and he would give me $100 to do it again.
I love Grandpa.
This is this man's father.
Yeah, he's like, honestly, fuck him. I'm so fucking
Do
tired.
it.
I was supposed to be the one who was taken care of.
God damn it. I never told my dad, and he thought it was my stepdad. So now whenever I mention him, my dad gets so fucking mad, and I just think it's so funny.
You think a grown man did that to you?
The next sentence is like, really, Dad? You think a 50-year-old man would plastic wrap someone's car? It's literally teenage behavior, and I was the only teenager around, so I can't say how he never figured this out.
Because your dad's an idiot.
Your dad sucks, dude. Anyways, I hope you ladies like this, and I love you both so much. And I cried when I saw you on stage in Chicago.
Oh, thank you.
What a great
That's
story.
so funny. Your guys' confessions are so good. You know what's
Please
funny
send
is
us
like
more. Please
sometimes
send
people
us more.
struggle to think of scandals. And I think that it's easier for them to give their own confessions. Like, this is some shit I did, rather than telling someone else's
don't
story.
Want you to know that I did it, but I fucking did this shit.
I love it. I love it. Keep them coming because y'all are unhinged. And hey,
in the best
fucking
ways.
been there.
Yep, been there, done
there.
that. Gonna write a book about it probably.
Oh, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Yes, for real.
Keep sending all of whatever you want to send to landtstories@gmail.com.
And come see us live. You can get tickets. They're still available. The next couple shows that we're going to is St. Louis, Indianapolis, Milwaukee. And then after that, we're going to Las Vegas and we're going to Salt Lake City. Yeah! So come see us. Go to ladiesandtangents.com to get your tickets. They're still available.
Yeah. Phoenix and San Diego, we're coming to you too, you motherfuckers.
You motherfuckers.
We love you so much, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
We're out.
Goodbye.